Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Your Love Story for November 2018, and this is for you coming from Libra. And so let me shuffle my tarot cards, and the first card that I'm going to pull will be for the first 15 days of November for you in Libra, and I'm going to start talking firstly regarding romance. And this is a bad card. It says that whatever you try and do, you will find opposition in the area of romance. And if you find a new romance, you'll find a very angry one. Somebody who is already very aggressive and extremely unhappy and so very angry. So you have to study this new possibility of a romance before you go run and grab it. If you have an ongoing romance, the chances are that there will be anger and there will be also aggravation, so there will also be aggression. So in the first 15 days of November, with your ongoing partner, romance partner, or with your new romance partner, you'll have to be very cautious that there is something not right. This is the main problem of aggression. So you need to take the soft approach. Don't make things worse by retaliating. Be gentle about things if you value the romance, whether the new one or the ongoing one. Otherwise, it will go down to breaking point. Now I want to talk to you about your marriage. And so this card, I'll pull for your marriage, and it'll be to do with your first 15 days of November. It's a card of strength. So what does strength mean? It simply means that you have to hold on to something you like very dearly long term. Short term, this first 15 days of November are going to produce some kind of anger and retaliation in your marriage area. It won't be easy. There will be unexpected issues cropping up every time. So there will be a lot of tension in the air, a lot of stress around in your first 15 days where marriage is concerned. So since it's you listening to what I'm saying, take the soft approach all the way for the 15 days and just stay away from retaliating, and you will see that it's only 15 days, not every day will be bad, and so you will overcome the danger of retaliating and making this first 15 days of November even worse in your marriage. Take the soft approach is my advice, and you will soften up the atmosphere. Now I'm going to pull a card regarding general family areas, including your siblings, brothers, sisters, your parents, your children involved, and let's see how they are doing in the first 15 days. Well, the advice is that do not ask for advice from outsiders, which would include your parents or include your brothers and sisters. So I would say that it's better for you to solve your problems with your romance partner or with your marriage partner, rather than look for advice or intervention from outside people like that. That's my advice for you. I'm now going to go to the second half of the month, the last 15 days of November, and I'll pull a card to talk to you about your romance. Firstly, for you coming from Libra, it's also not a good card. So you're having a difficult month of November where a new romance is concerned and where ongoing romance is concerned. Regarding the new romance, it says it may not last very long. All the thinking is upside down, which means very opposing your kind of thinking and not agreeing to your kind of plans. And so there is trouble in the last 15 days. Either you or your new romance partner will be very dominating, and therefore the problem becomes worse. And your ongoing romance with this card is also going to be a difficult ongoing romance. So you cannot take your romance partner that you have now for granted. You have to tell yourself that you'll have to work hard. If you value this romance, you'll have to work hard to keep it. Otherwise it's going to start weakening a lot as the days go by in the first 15 days of November. Let me pull the next card regarding your marriage. Let's see how that goes. Well, this is a better card in a way. It says that the situation can be spoken about, can be discussed, and solutions can be found. But it also points that in your marriage there's not one or two issues but many issues floating around. So these many issues seem to be overlapping one issue and the other. So a complication of issues is there. Too many things have been going wrong. And so in your marriage you'll have to think very clearly on where to start looking for solutions. That's the whole idea. Because this is a card that just shows step by step problems overlapping each other. Too many cups are here, and so each of them is throwing their problem from left to right. So you have to ask yourself, don't bring up issues which are not important. Bring up only issues which are important. Minimize whatever you are going to talk about or whatever your partner, marriage partner wants to talk about. Don't let it become a mountain. So minimize things and that'll be much better for you. Minimize the topics of problems. So your last 15 days have not improved and your first 15 days are all about aggression. Well, let me now talk to you, pull a card to show you your lucky dates in the month of November for you coming from Libra. Maybe solutions may be found. Alright, looking at this card, I'm going to say that the following dates are going to be very lucky for you in November. The 8th, the 17th and the 26th. So you may find the solutions for everything, whether in romance or in marriage. You'll find the solutions on the 8th, 17th and 26th. Bookmark these to go out and enjoy yourself with the person you are with, whether it's the romance partner or the marriage partner. And the 8, 17, 26 will produce plenty of good energy to find your solutions. I'm now going to talk to you about your lucky ages. And so, your lucky ages are plenty here. So I'll say that if you happen to be the ages of 17 or 26 or 35 or 44 or 53 or 62 or 71, you're going to be one very lucky person in the month of July. In the month of November. You're going to be very lucky in the month of November. And so you are the chosen one to overcome any problems and have a very easy time. If you're not of these ages, well, don't feel too sad. You'll need to come and see me for a 90-minute session, which will cost you USD 50. And I'll do a horoscope for you based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms for your next 7 or 8 or 9 years. I'll talk to you more about that later. So that's your lucky ages. Now I'm going to choose your lucky colors for you coming from Libra. Well, this card is very clear. It's got to be dark blue or black. So wear plenty of dark blue or black in the whole month of November, as much as you can, and you will see that these colors connect you to your good planets. And when they connect you to your good planets, you find solutions for everything. That's why colors are very important. Whatever we wear every day immediately opens a channel of energy to a certain planet that controls the color you're wearing at that time. That's how it works. So for you, dark blue and black will help you a lot in the month of November. Now I'm going to look for a zodiac sign that can cause trouble for you. So be careful for you in Libra. Well, from this card, the person would come from Pisces. So somebody from Pisces will make problems for you in your romance area or in your marriage area. So if your newfound romance happens to be from Pisces, you'll have to be very cautious. You'll have to find out more about this person, because this person has been sent to get into your life to organize problems. And if your husband or if your wife happens to be from Pisces, tell yourself for the month of November, you'll have to be very careful how you deal with this person, because opposition can come very fast. And wherever you find anybody of Pisces, you don't want to talk about your plans or your personal affairs, because whatever you say will be used against you. Now I'm going to talk to you about somebody who wants to be close to you and find an attachment to you. For you, coming from Libra. And this person will come from Sagittarius. So somebody from Sagittarius is very keen on you and wants to help you and be with you. Or you could be very interested in somebody from Sagittarius. So it's meant to happen in the month of November that somebody in Sagittarius, whether for romance or whether for more, will want to be very close to you. And if your marriage partner happens to be from Sagittarius, then tell yourself that things can be better in the month of November. Okay? I want to talk to you about sexual energy. And let's see what the cards say about your sexual energy for the month of November. That simply shows how happy you will be emotionally, how happy you will be physically, how happy you will be mentally. You need all these three components to have a good sexual energy. So what do the cards say? Well, I'm going to divide the card into two, and because there are planets both sides and there are zodiac signs both sides. So the top one is for the first 15 days, and that's not very good for you. So you coming from Libra for the first 15 days are not going to have that sort of sexual energy, because I suppose stress is going to be very strong. The bottom card seems to be better. You have some positive signs here, but I still say that the sexual energy will be weak. So you will find that having the frame of mind which is not very happy, whether in romance, whether in marriage, this sexual energy will disturb you. Now you can do many ways. Wear your good colors, face your good directions, because everything like this counts in astrology of gaining and attracting good energy. And even with your fingers, your fingerprints and your thumbprints don't belong to you, they belong to your soul. So when you see people doing this and doing this and doing this, I ask them, why do you do it? They don't know, but they think it's a form of meditation. No, you are awakening your soul. So for you coming from Libra, I would say with your thumbs, go for your middle finger. And when you do that, you awaken the energy of the soul, who becomes very much involved in what you're doing. And you do this to gain energy, whether it's physical, emotional, mental, sexual. The energy will build up for you. And a way of focusing on what you want to do as well. Try this out. Even when you can't sleep, do this, and you'll find that you can sleep much better. Well, that's what I have to tell you. I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years. And I'm going to cover all areas of your life, your job, your business, your finances, and of course your love story, your romance, your marriage, and of course your health as well in detail. And I will talk to you in detail about giving you your lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth and time of birth. And I'll do all that, including of giving you your lucky colors, your lucky numbers, your lucky directions, your lucky gemstones, a lot of information, so that you can put yourself in a position where you just get lucky. It's all about how you communicate. Out of the 9 planets, sometime in our horoscope, 6 may have gone wrong. So we have to avoid the contact of the 6 and go for the other 3. So that's what I will teach you how to do. Well, go to Facebook, and all that will charge you. I'll charge you USD 50 to know your next 7, 8, or 9 years. That's all. And so go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me a message, and I'll come back to you as quickly as I can. Let's get this 90 minutes thing on. Until then, thank you and goodbye.